welcome to the Little Arts Poker Party, 100th show. Hey, you know, let's give us all. I mean, man, is this a happy occasion or what? This is
like
coming.
So many more than that.
Yeah, well, this is coming about 26 shows later than the 100th because we didn't get around to editing this together. So we're going to show you a lot of highlights of the 100th anniversary show that was ran downtown at Al's Bar. Now that show that ran pretty chaotically, just like this show. It was true to form, and you'll see how lousy it looks. Among the people who will be featured in this exciting bunch of footage, the first one I'd like you to see, a thin young man. He's in for a 7th or 8th time, maybe the 20th time. Chuck, you're losing a lot of weight. That's good. You're looking good. That's Chuck Weiss. Chucky, it's nice of you to look at me for a minute. Look back in the mirror again at yourself.
Okay.
Like you've been doing for the last half hour. Okay, we got next. You know, Chucky, you were on the first show. We did the first show 3 years ago. Oh, it's getting on 4 years ago. And Chucky was there, but he wasn't. Oh, you were a musical guest one.
Right.
What?
Talking about the money that I ain't made. Talking about the money that I ain't made. Talking about the money that I ain't made. What am I gonna do with all this money? What am I gonna do with all this dough? What am I gonna do with all this money? What am I gonna do with all this money? What am I gonna do with all this dough now? Do, re, mi, do, re, do. I plant it in the ground and I make some more. What am I gonna do with all these profits? What am I gonna do when the well runs dry out? Take all my friends to supper. What am I gonna do if they eat too much? What am I gonna do with all these dead presidents? What am I gonna do with a whole lot of change now? What am I gonna do with all this chlorophyll? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Alright with me, and that's alright with me. What am I gonna do with all this change now? What am I gonna do with all these Franklins? What am I gonna do with a whole bunch of money? What am I gonna do? 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 What am I gonna do with all these Franklins? What am I gonna do with a whole bunch of chlorophyll? What am I gonna do with all these greenbacks? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do if the well runs dry? Take all my friends to supper. What am I gonna do if they eat too much? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Oh yeah, baby, yeah.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Wait, that ended too soon.
there's Eddie. Now,
Oh, that was pretty good, man.
That was great. I don't know, you use an accordion and go to jail. That's what Steve Allen said.
so, all right, then there's the Chucky performance. Now, who are you performing with on this particular clip?
With Tony
Tony
Gilkison.
who? Tony Gilkison. You mean
Right.
the guy in X?
Yeah, the
How
guy.
did you get him?
Well,
Yeah,
he
I mean,
was
how?
with me before he was with X, believe it or not.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people recruit from your band, don't they?
Yes, they do. Yes,
By the way,
they do.
Chucky can be seen every Monday night at the Central. And what is the corner anyway? Sunset and what?
Larrabee.
Yeah, right up by the block from the whiskey.
That's
So
right.
who else has been yanked out of your band? Well, actually, your drummer was taken out, and then he came back and
Both my drummers.
yeah.
Went to Lone Justice.
And just everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody in my band has been yanked out and have come back, yeah.
So okay, in this particular cut, we're going to see Tony Gilkison. Now, who's the bass player? Greg, isn't it?
Greg Sutton, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, there
Your
he
best
is.
friend, isn't it?
There he is, yeah, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah, Greg Sutton.
Who's playing sax?
Spider Middleman.
Well, that's that silly guy.
Sure was great. Spider had.
Hey, that was a hell of a solo he played.
Yeah, right. And who else is on that show? This fellow Greg, who's going to be singing "Chain of Fools" in a minute. Now, is he in
Right.
the Nervous Brothers?
He's in the Nervous Brothers. He's also in Lone Justice.
Greg
Good
is?
songwriter, yeah.
What's his last name again?
Sutton.
Of course.
Greg Sutton.
Wasn't that good?
Oh God, that was really good. He really knows how to use his voice.
Is he related to Willie the actor Sutton?
He is. That's his father, Willie the actor.
Oh, I was going to give you that. I got a book. I got a Willie Sutton book out in the car to give you.
Oh, great.
His life story.
Actually, I've got an autographed copy of Willie Sutton's book.
Autograph.
He didn't autograph it to me. No, I got it at Pickwick. He'd been in there one day
I see.
autographing copies of his book.
Author's copies.
Wow,
yeah.
Willie. First time I ever heard of him was a Gangbusters. Yeah.
Now, we had Christine McKenna on this show quite a few times. She hasn't shown up in the last 20 or so shows. Maybe that's because she's a big radio star now.
That's probably it.
She's probably saving her good quips for that radio show. What
I
station
don't think
is that
so. KCRW.
on? Yeah. You don't think so?
I've heard it a couple of times.
Oh, I'm sure it's getting
She's
better.
fine. No, she
Yeah.
plays some real interesting music and does good interviews.
Man,
A fine woman.
I sent him a tape, man.
Bodie, why don't you have a show on KCRW?
I sent
You're the most
him a
talented
tape.
guy I've ever known.
No, well, I doubt that, but I sent him a tape, man. See, that's why I'm going to move to Paris, man. At least I'd rather fail over there than fail in my home city. You know what I mean?
Why didn't they want you, man?
I don't know. Maybe I wasn't good enough, but at least I could fail, golly.
Compliment them on their minority hiring program. Say, I understand you. What was that show? That was a real funny TV show that happened. Oh, the L.A. Law. They've got this black entertainment lawyer who's trying to get a job for the firm, so he compliments them on their minority hiring program. The closest thing to a minority they've got on a show is Cifuentes.
See,
So-
I've never seen that show.
It's a real funny show.
It's actually funny, huh?
Yeah, oh, very funny, particularly if you detest lawyers.
So, Chucky, this may air before your video airs.
Oh,
I
yeah.
understand you've joined the video generation.
Well, so to speak, but I'm much more proud to be on this show, Art.
I think so, too. It's the barometer of hipness, whereas videos are
You
just,
evidently saw. I was reading in the Times
Yeah,
just
see,
recently.
Just-
that cracked me up.
Yeah. But tell us, so a video of, is this thing she loves to watch will be on MTV November 5th.
At 9 o'clock.
No, November 5th, that's right, not the 6th. It's the
5th, yeah.
5th, at 9 p.m. Now, of course, video isn't your métier. I mean, you're not where you usually work.
What do you
is it?
mean that isn't my métier?
I mean, I don't know.
Art, isn't that why you asked me on this show?
Oh, because you're a video star? Chucky, so how did you get this video shot?
I didn't get it. The people that did the video of me that you keep asking me about for the last 3 shows,
Yeah.
asked me what they're going to do with the video, have done the editing for MTV, and they saw it and they wanted to put it on. I don't know. It's probably basement tapes.
Uh-huh.
That segment.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I didn't actively pursue it because I don't have anything to sell.
That's
except
right.
for me.
Yeah, once the video's out,
Yeah,
there's no record to buy.
that's right.
By the way, there is a contradiction going on I've been noticing lately that, I say, Chucky, why don't you get a record out? And I say to people like that, and I know people like Rockabilly Kids I know who want to get records out. But if the tape configuration is outselling records anyways, all you got to do is put a tape out, and we can all do that.
Yeah.
But you don't think handing a tape out in a box with maybe an illustration on it, it doesn't mean anything.
Well, tapes is what you do with your demos.
Yeah, but I mean, you
At
can
least
actually
that's the
sell them.
consciousness
Yeah.
here, but out
Yeah.
in the great American public, tapes are outselling vinyl 2 or 3 to 1.
That's because we're stuck in the past.
Yeah.
Bo, do you buy any new tapes?
I've never bought a ready-made tape in my life.
Neither have I.
Never, never.
I like my pre-recorded media not to be able to stretch or break or.
Yeah. I don't know.
So
I
wait,
just-
silly
nobody
old
here
man.
has ever bought a pre-recorded
no,
tape.
I've never. I've never gone to. Oh, I like that tape. Oh,
Yeah,
I never have.
I've never done that.
I mean, it's like total. I mean, it's like.
Can't imagine why anybody would, but I mean, clearly they do.
Oh, people like. Well, people like to put them in their cars.
Well, isn't this why we buy blank tapes and use our?
But see, that goes back to something else I said, like 2 or 3 shows ago. I said people are basically lazy.
Yeah.
See, they want it done for them. See,
And in fairness, pre-recorded tapes sound a lot better now than they did, say, 5 years
Yeah,
ago. They have improved that.
But tell me, how many times you sit down and listen to a whole album? I mean, when you weren't
Reviewing
it
the
or
record,
something
yeah,
like
is the
that.
only time I would.
Yeah, I mean, it's so weird. So why would you sit and listen?
Yeah, but I used to when I was a younger man.
I don't know.
I
I've never,
just don't have the time
Fighter.
anymore.
I've had
I don't think
albums.
I ever did.
I've had albums that I've had for years that I.
Well, you
there's-
said you buy singles.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm a singles man. But there's albums
Was
that
that
I.
an Elton John album?
I'm a singles man?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Exile on Main Street, there was a
Zydeco on Main Street. I want
Exile.
Oh, I want-
Exile.
oh, okay.
This is by the Rolling Stones, the
Oh, I don't have that.
world's greatest rock and roll band.
I-
But
You hit me for
but
it.
there's a song called Loving Cup that was on there that I'd only heard once. And one time my partner Bebop was playing. I said, "Wow, that's a great. What is that on, man?"
And it's on a record
Yeah,
you own.
yeah, on my favorite Rolling Stone. I said, "Oh yeah," because I just never sit down and listen to albums, man. I'm too fried out, man. It's that LSD I took years ago. I like to keep things moving. You know.
Why don't you go back
God
and look
bless
in the
Peter
mirror?
Tosh.
Oh, I'll go back to the bear, okay.
But you got to keep things moving. I mean, so that's probably why I wouldn't buy like a whole tape or something like that.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like it's worth the money, does
It's
it?
it's harder to find an individual selection by.
Yeah, on
tape
top- yeah, on
than it is
top of
a
that,
record.
sure,
Yet one more
sure.
reason not to buy tapes.
But
But
see-
we're being outvoted. And
Oh, sure.
as I have mentioned in my fascinating, insightful
Oh, I
talk
read that, I
column
read
in
that,
the
I read
Herald,
that,
the distributors, the record stores are trying to get rid of
Oh, sure.
vinyl albums.
Sure.
Because if they do,
Oh, 'cause go in the tower, right?
Yeah.
Go in the tower, and it's all switched around. Remember
Yeah.
where they had the the oldies section?
Or warehouse.
They switched that around, and they put it somewhere. It's still there,
Yeah.
but it's not as heavy as it once was because of the CD thing, because of this, because of that.
the idea that they don't like to carry double or triple inventory. I mean, if a Michael Jackson comes out now, they have to have a vinyl version, they have to have a CD version, they have to have a cassette version.
Yeah.
They just as soon only have any one version,
So
but
for
it seems.
catalog stuff, they'll try and keep one.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Exactly.
Eddie Cochran, they might keep a tape and not an album anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's really going to be hard.
So it's to their interest, if not our own, to encourage people all to buy whatever one
Yeah.
form it is that seems to be catching on, which seems to be cassettes. So they're all pushing cassettes and CDs because there's a higher profit margin. Cassettes are also a lot cheaper to manufacture than vinyl albums. So it is to everybody's, except of course the consumer's interest to push those.
Yeah, and also, shouldn't the manufacturers be giving you an extra song on an album now? They should switch that around, because they used to give you an extra song on a tape.
If
to
the
encourage-
if
to
the
encourage you to buy
manufacturers are
tapes.
trying to encourage you to buy albums, I suppose
But
they
they
would,
might
but they
not be
aren't.
trying to encourage you to
Yeah,
buy
right,
albums.
that's true, that's
They
true.
aren't.
Hey, I want to find, where do they have old telephone books in this town?
The
Telephone.
library.
No, the libraries, no.
Phone company, I think, carries.
No, they don't do that anymore either. And they did have them at the public library, but that's gone. I mean, the LA library.
I mean, the phone books burned down, is that what you're saying?
No, the library burned down.
If you want to
so-
find the address
yeah,
of
and that
something
used-
that was
yeah.
in 1903.
Yeah, and that used to be the place where they had all that, man. Because I'm looking for an old friend of mine's phone number, and I can't think of his mother's name, but I know the street, and I know it would be in an old phone book, right?
Huh.
And man, I called these people. They said, no, we don't have that. Yeah, it drives,
Hey, I tried to buy soup bones yesterday. Don't feel bad. I went to 5 different grocery stores. I couldn't find soup bones.
Why don't you just try to meet market?
A meat market.
Yeah, meat market, where's the local?
Yeah, where's the
Tell me
meat
where
market?
that is. will you?
Highland, at Santa Monica.
Have you ever
Oh, I didn't even.
woke up in the morning and figured that you sort of outlived your usefulness? I mean, that's what it's. I mean, it's like at one
I
time.
tried to get. Wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No.
There was
okay.
one other thing I
Okay.
tried to get. I couldn't believe. I tried to get bottled root beer. No store had it.
That one,
I see.
yeah.
Bottled
Oh, yeah. Hey, I got a bottle at my
A
house,
bottled soda.
but I
any sort.
can't give it to you.
There's only one store that carries it now. Quinn's.
Quinn's?
Yeah.
So it's that health root beer?
Yeah, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's in a bottle.
Well, actually, you can't find anything in a bottle anymore. A real bottle.
Well, that's right.
Well, I mean, because I can't find Dr. Pepper in a real bottle. It's all in one of those plastic bottles, which is polyester. 100% polyester. That's a sign that cracks me up. 100% poly. It's like this thing right here. It's 100% poly. Does that make any sense to say, oh, this is 100% polyester?
You bought it.
Yeah, I know, but it seemed like. I know, but it's so weird. It's not like 100%
like genuine
wool.
polyester.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand.
It's like they're
but-
bragging about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You're a cute little devil. Oh, my soul.
I think there's another show on Access that you guys would fit in
Oh,
perfectly.
yeah.
It's getting that way.
I know.
It's getting that way.
I was known this guy a long time. I remember the conversation we had about Sonny Burgess.
Oh, yeah, red
Yeah.
hair.
No, about
Red
how he'd be shocked that two guys would be talking about him in 1975
Oh,
or whatever
yeah,
year
yeah.
it was. Yeah.
So,
What color is your hair, Chuck, by the way? I'm just
I
taking a
don't
look
know anymore.
Yeah.
It's been so long. Yeah, no,
No, I
it's
mean,
dark
what color
brown.
is it now, even?
Oh, now it's black, but it's usually dark brown.
But there's some, like, is it just the lights, or is there
the purple highlights, you mean?
highlights, yeah?
It's been dyed so many times, I don't know what color the highlights are.
Sort of like Reagan,
Well, if you want to
You're going
equate
for
me
that
to Ronald
presidential
Reagan,
Oh,
I
maybe
guess.
David Bowie, how's that?
or maybe David Bowie.
Yeah. Or Boy George. Boy Chuck. So how many people were at the L's Bar for this show? Todd, were you counting heads? It was about 400 or 500 people, I think, wasn't it? It was
Boy,
spilling,
they were spilling out
spilling
onto
out
the
into the streets. Especially when Chuck was on, I noticed they
Yeah.
were outside quite a bit.
spilling.
It was like I used to when I was a kid. I used to go to these parties. They said this party was packed back, and L's Bar was packed back.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and but we couldn't get mic'd right.
The card tricks are really great.
Is that right?
Guys,
Just shoot.
shoot the card tricks.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to shoot the card tricks and run the theme over it. That's all. But, you know,
Yes.
I'm saying that the disco, I wanted to talk to you about this because the disco music of the 70s
Yeah.
was actually deaf music. There was something wrong with it. It was
There's a big,
it's vile.
there's a big article in the current issue of Spin magazine. A lot of you people probably read it. They have a reevaluation there of disco of the 70s.
They do that in Russia too, you know. They reevaluate.
I don't care about disco of the 70s. I'm talking about dance music of today. Yeah. What today's young people are into. And I think it's a good thing. Yeah, no, it is. Pleasure principle, Janet Jackson. Listen to the children. Listen to the worm. Jody Wadley, of course. Still a thrill. Yeah.
We go back and what do they call it when they do that in movies?
Loop it?
Yeah, loop it. Maybe we could loop it.
That's not a bad idea.
That would be great.
You know, but when I'm trying to find out what a good PA system is, I'll go to a club owner and ask him. Because, I mean, those are the ones who knows. You go down to the Palace, you ask them, they got the best PA system in the country.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, and who am I to argue with that?
Anybody
They
got
own
any,
it.
Todd, you're a major reporter for a major metropolitan newspaper.
Indeed.
Do you have any idea how the Palace runs with that sound system? I mean, how people keep coming in and keep paying money and keep performing there with the sound
Because-
as bad as it is?
So you
Yes.
notice that?
Yeah, I know.
See, I told other people, and they looked at me like I was a bug.
That's a bit, depends on where you sit and
Nah,
where you stand.
man. No,
See,
no.
they got a soundboard upstairs,
in the balcony.
and the guy does it according to where he is. Now, if you tell him, hey, look, we don't want the sound up there. We want
Like
it
on the
down
floor,
here.
yeah.
Then it'll sound better.
Oh, he can aim it down.
Yeah.
Because every time I go there, it's real tinny.
Echoey and
Yeah.
I've always found it too boomy. That's interesting.
Really?
Have you ever sat upstairs?
Yeah.
And it was the same way?
We sort of don't let anybody upstairs anymore.
But, you know,
unless
I
want
mean,
dinner
what was that? Yeah. Well, that's where a lot of people go when the other bands are on. You know, it was upstairs.
you
No,
mean
I mean,
upstairs
sit
in the balcony.
upstairs and watch it.
No, I've never said, no.
No, that's what I mean. Well, it's a different sound.
People go
It's totally
there
different.
because that's the only place you can, I mean, that's where certain acts are playing. Acts play there because it's the only house of its size
Which is what, about
in
1,200
town.
or
About
something?
1,200.
Yeah.
There's nowhere like that except the country club, which
Yeah, nobody wants
people consider to be too
you
far
understand
out.
what I'm
Well,
saying,
I'll never go there again.
Yeah.
Technically, when he hears the sound back, the sound man, he hears it for the floor that he's on.
Yeah.
He doesn't hear it for the
So
first
they should
floor.
put the sound man downstairs.
But it's still a terrible sound
I've
system.
always thought they should fly the speakers. If they took those speakers off the floor and put them up in the air, it would help things a lot too.
Hey, it's like a crystal set.
Well, what if they put like 10 times?
It's also mixed for the dancers.
What
They
if they
make
put-
most of their money off the
What if they put
after-hours
10
dancing.
times as many speakers? Wouldn't that make sense? Like a whole wall? The whole wall was a speaker, wouldn't that?
No.
You need a different board. A better board.
Well, listen, this has really been exciting, this 100th anniversary show. Man, it's been fun, you know?
Yeah, I
it's
look
over.
forward to
Had a
number
great
200.
time. Oh, that was
Is it
great.
over?
Is it all over with?
It's coming over
Do we
soon.
have anything else?
No, I talked about just
How about Brandon?
everybody. Brandon, no, he wasn't there. Was he there?
No.
Oh, there's George Wendt, look.
Oh, George.
He's in
George.
the monitor, man.
Like I say, it don't matter how this ends.
Your baby doesn't look.
This is as disorganized as every other show.
I'm sure glad we came down here for this one.
I'm going to cut most of it out.
Oh, come on, man.
Your parts.
I come all the way down here, you're gonna cut me
Man,
out.
it's like anarchy, man. It's like, you know, that's what it should be. I mean, that's what the thing started as.
As the house stays havoc, little girl's heart, she watching Mr. Silver Berkeley cause her clothes in the dark. Her other spot was fun, little exercise. She looks through the window in the other girl's eyes. She loves to watch, she sometimes make herself known. She loves to watch. Yeah, well it really turns her on.